Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to do the capital ratio calculation. Okay, so let's get into it. This is ECON201. So firstly, we're asked to memorize two formulas or three, right? So first of all, you must memorize K equals to K divided by N, and the change in lowercase k divided by k is equals to the change in capital K divided by k minus the change in capital N divided by n. And the second formula that you will have to memorize is the change in y, lowercase y, divided by lowercase y, which is equals to the change in capital Y divided by y minus the change in capital N divided by n. And this you may ask, how did we get this equation right here? Well, you will get this formula. You get this formula here by working out your growth accounting per capita equation, okay, which we will do in the next video. Right, so let's get into it. So the first question is, do you remember the growth accounting equation? If you don't know what the growth accounting equation is, please go and learn how to derive that equation, as it may come out in test 1 and will most likely definitely be in your exam as probably an MCQ question. Now then, moving forward. So this is what we're given. This is your growth accounting equation. Okay, this is where we left off in the last video. It's your change in y divided by y, that's equals to theta times the change in k divided by k plus 1 minus theta times your change in n divided by n plus your change in a divided by a. Okay, so when you're going to work out your capital ratio, you need to know your growth accounting equation. Okay, so first of all, this is your final solution for what your growth accounting equation would look like. Okay, so let's go to step 1. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to subtract the change in n divided by n on both sides. What you do to the left, you have to do to the right. Okay, so it's the exact same equation. We take our growth accounting equation and we're going to subtract the change in n on both sides. So here I have minus the change in n divided by n on the left, and I have minus the change in n divided by n onto the right. Okay, that is your step 1. Step 2. Now then, notice all we did was we transformed the left hand side of the equation. Will transform, and you may say, how is that possible? Well, if you recall, if you remember the change in y, right, I'm just going to write it here, lowercase y is equal to the change in capital Y, right, minus the change in capital N divided by N. All right, we got that. We got this formula from our growth accounting per capita equation. Okay, so initially we had the change in capital Y divided by Y, and notice we said we're going to subtract the change in capital N divided by N on both sides, and once this is together, it transformed into the change in lowercase y divided by y. Okay, then all we did is we brought the terms together. Okay, so one moment here. Okay, so you may ask, how did we have the change in n divided by n here and the change in n divided by n year. So firstly, all we did on the inside is we distributed the change in n divided by n. If you recall the previous equation, we had the growth accounting equation of the change in capital Y divided by Y, which was equals to, again, theta times capital K divided by K, plus it was 1 minus theta. So what we did was we went the change in n divided by n times 1, which gave us the exact same thing, the change in n divided by n minus and then we said the change in n divided by n times theta, and that's how we have theta times the change in n divided by n, and just on its own the change in n divided by n. Okay, and on the far right side, all we did is we left the change in n on its own. Okay, now you may ask, why is this highlighted? Well, if you notice, once we reach this point in the equation, what can we do? That's right, we can cancel. This is a positive, this is a negative. We're going to cancel. That's our step 3. Okay, step 4 and step 5. So in step 4, all we did after cancelling is, this is what our equation would then look like. And then all we do is we bring the terms together. Notice both terms have theta, so we can take out theta. Okay, and then we have our brackets and we have the inside. And if you remember the equation we were given in the beginning to memorize, that's right, the lowercase k divided by k is equal to what we have here, capital K divided by K minus capital N divided by N. All right, the change in both. And therefore, our final answer will be the change in lowercase y divided by y, which is equals to theta times change in k divided by k, and this is lowercase k, plus the change in a divided by a. And there you have it for your capital ratio. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video and if it was helpful. If you found it to be helpful, please share it with a friend or a classmate, and make sure to like, to subscribe, and hit the notification tab so that you are aware when we post more videos. Okay, awesome, and I will see you